Okay.
Great.
Hi.
Hi.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too. We've got a file on you.
See, you got it right there.
We're gonna start with a hard-hitting question first. Your song Moisturizing Thing, was there a specific product you were thinking about?
Not a specific product, just in general.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, yes, it was. My fiance often reminds me to put on moisturizer, and sometimes I go, "Really, really? Does this stuff really work? Does it do anything?" And then I imagine to myself, "What if it really does work?" And I wake up looking younger. What if I woke up looking a lot younger? Now the song, I wake up and I look like I'm 3 years old. That's a little bit not plausible, but it makes for a funnier story. My face got all red the other day, and so this morning I went to a dermatologist who happens to be in a book club group that I'm in. He said, "Looks like you're allergic to one of these moisturizers."
Oh no. Which ones do you use?
I don't know. I just grab them and put them on, you know. About a month ago, I got a really expensive one from CVS. And because I thought, this must be good. This must actually do something. But I'm waiting to see if it actually does something, or if maybe that's just the stuff that was irritating my skin.
If it's new, then you're supposed to like test it on your skin before. I don't.
Oh, you mean on your?
Yeah.
Not on your face.
Yeah, so you can see how your skin reacts.
And you may ask yourself.
And you may spank yourself.
Did you ever see the Beavis and Butt-Head review of your song and video for Angels?
Oh yeah, I think I did. I think I did see that. Completely forgotten what it was.
Was it disturbing or funny?
Probably a little bit of both. You know the way they are. A little disturbing and a little funny too. Yeah.
I think when things are super negative, you remember them more. It's like a instinctual thing.
I think you're right.
It means it probably wasn't that bad.
Good. That's good to know. Yeah, but I think you're right. You tend to remember negative things so that you'll avoid it in the future.
So you have a reel-to-tape college demo from the Talking Heads that was recently found, and everyone's wondering if the song Spin, Spin, Spin is ever gonna make its way out into the public.
I think it was only done as a demo or played live a few times. Wow. Yeah, there were songs that we did that we might have demoed, we might have played them live. We might have recorded them in like a friend's 4-track recorder or something like that. But then we might have abandoned it. It might have been, there were some songs that just never seemed to kind of really gel, or they didn't seem to connect with an audience. So they had kind of they lived a little life and then they were put to sleep.
Do you ever revisit songs?
I've pulled out some old lyrics that I've written years ago and looked at them and go, "Oh, that's pretty good, and I would never write anything like that right now." So let's see if I can pretend to be that person for a minute. And that's been kind of handy. Oddly, one of those early demos that we did, the Talking Heads did, it was called Sugar on My Tongue. Never got properly recorded. It was one of those, what we used to be called bubblegum song. Kind of very simple, sweet, and with a lot of innuendo. And I thought, it's kind of not me, but there was a demo of it that got sampled by this rapper, Ludacris.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I thought, well, I'm glad we put it out there on a B-side or whatever, because now made some money off his sample.
When you decided to focus, on Latin music, did you feel like there was pushback from?
Oh yeah, I did a couple of records and tours with with kind of Latin bands and Latin players and that kind of thing. I got a lot of pushback in the U.S. especially. Kind of somewhat surprising to me. People in Latin America liked what I was doing. It was like, hey, this whatever punk rocker, this guy, he likes our music, or he likes our parents' music.
Yeah.
Something like that. But in the U.S., oh God, one of the guys from Warner Records, I was on Warner Records for a while there, said, David, you are your own Yoko Ono, which is kind of, you could take that, it was meant to be a criticism directed at me, but not very nice to Yoko either.
Olivia Rodrigo. Did you know her music before you
Yeah,
played
yeah.
with her?
Yeah, maybe not every single song, but I knew quite a few of them.
What's your favorite song?
Maybe I'm Obsessed with Your Ex. I think that one's, it's kind of real, but it's also very funny. When she reached out, I said, okay, are we going to do a little choreography, some movement? Are we going to do that? Are we going to do that? Do we have time? Yeah. So we did have time to rehearse and figure stuff out. That was fun.
Would you ever consider being a backup dancer for her?
Sure. I saw her show where she had like 6 backup dancers. I was keeping track how many.
No, is your apartment your friend? Like, is that a true, genuine feeling that you have?
Yes.
That did come from like a place.
Yes, you become, if I'm going to recycle the plastic, God knows if it actually gets recycled, but you go, I'm going to put it there. It goes into this bin. I'm going to open that window and get a little cross ventilation. All the little things we learn about our apartments.
Do you remember how much your first apartment cost?
People are going to groan.
Yeah, I might start crying.
You might start crying. It was a cold water loft I shared with 2 of the Talking Heads, which meant no hot water. Yeah. Bathroom was in the hallway, shared with the various little factories and stuff that were there. So kind of funky, but $300 a month.
For the whole thing?
For the loft that we stayed in, yeah. And which meant my share was $150.
Oh my God.
Yeah, oh my God. Yeah. People pay that for dinner now.
Your song Lazy from 2002 with Express was the #1 US dance club track in America. Do you have like a strong pull towards dance music?
I read about a kind of dance thing that was happening recently. And there's a song associated with it called Boots on the Ground, which is, I think it's possibly black, gay, cowboy. That's the kind of genre. I listened to that song and I thought, well, I'll bet there's other songs. It's a song about a dance. And I thought, let me see what other songs there are where it's about a specific dance. And you're right, sometimes I'd ask friends and they would go, oh, do you know, I'll teach you how to doogie. I go, I don't know how to doogie. But it's a pretty cool song.
Have you learned?
I have not learned how to doogie, but
have you heard?
I probably could.
Have you heard like Soldier Boy, like Crank That?
Crank
That?
Crank That, is that a dance?
Yeah,
See,
super popular.
Give me a second here.
Okay.
Because now this is how we find new music.
It's not new.
It really is a dance?
Yeah. It was like all the rage when I was like in middle school.
Oh.
Yeah, I used to know the whole thing.
Okay. I can put it, just write it on a piece of paper. Crank That.
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah. There's also a more specific Chicago. I'm from Chicago, and there's this song that played like all the time when I was in high school. It's called the D-Lo Shuffle. You should look that one up too.
L-O with a W? I'll find it.
Yeah, I think it's close enough.
Let's get the spelling here.
Yeah.
This is going to help.
You're going to love Crank That.
This is going to help. Thank you.
Your most popular Talking Heads song now is This Must Be the Place, which has skyrocketed on Spotify.
Wow.
And
It was never a single, I don't think.
yet, here we are.
And yet here we
Yeah.
are.
More popular than Psycho Killer.
It's second after Psycho Killer.
Oh, it's second?
Second after Psycho Killer? That's, I mean,
Oh,
wow.
I'm so sorry.
Love and Hate.
See,
right
I
there.
can't read. It's number one in my heart, if I'll be honest. So that was your first real love song, and the band was like experimenting with different instruments than they normally play.
That's why we called it whatever, Naive Melody, because we decided to experiment by playing not our usual instruments. I think I played the synthesizer thing, boop, 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 that sort of thing, and I think Tina played guitar and yeah, that kind of thing. So I thought, let's see what happens if we all kind of move around and play something different. I think Chris still played drums, but the rest of us, yeah. Kind of good way to go. You just kind of come up with something simple that works for what your abilities on an instrument you're not used to.
It's the only bass line I've ever learned. I'm like not even sure.
Yeah, it's like a 2-bar, maybe a 2-bar, 1-bar bass line, and it just
Yeah.
repeats the whole thing. Yeah, which I thought, okay. I remember I heard comments from other musicians at the time. One musician said, David, that song is just all non sequiturs. And I said, yeah, but they all hold together. They all come from the same place. I think maybe one of the Steely Dan guys at one point was quoted as saying, maybe your songs have 1, maybe 2 chords. Maybe you might think about learning a few more.
Yeah.
But that was the challenge.
The winners are Ryuichi Sakamoto, David Byrne, and Kong Su for The Last Emperor.
You are very close to EGOT status. You just need an Emmy. Does this keep you up at night?
Does not keep me up at night, no. There's other awards on the shelves there if you want to play with them.
You're not working on like you're not writing
TV
a TV
series?
show? Yeah, TV pilot?
I've pitched TV series before, but no takers. But it was kind of there was one show that was all about doing music stuff with high school kids.
Whoa.
And couldn't get any takers.
That's so interesting. I went to film school, and I took a children's television class, and I pitched a show where it was kids, high schoolers making movies.
That's kind of what it was. I was kind of
We should team up.
Yeah, the pitch was, you get known musical artists, and they go to like a high school where the kids learn film or dance or whatever, and go, we want you to interpret my song, pick a song, you interpret it. The TV people will follow how you do that, the process, like a reality show kind of. And then in the end, we show it and see, you play it back, you perform it or show the film or whatever back to the artist, see what they think. You got to hope that
We could do.
they like that. Yeah.
They have cell phone. We have cell phones now. We could just do this if you want.
Yes.
I'm not really busy. I'm not on tour until the end of the year. And the last question, I guess, is who is this guy?
Who is the sky or this guy? The text or the voice message that it was mistaken for, who is this guy, that goes back to the beginning of our conversation. Always thinking, well, who am I? Who was that person? Who were they? Why are they doing that? It's asking all those questions over and over and over again, get a little bit monotonous. But then when it gets misinterpreted by the algorithm, it comes across as this kind of cosmic statement. Who is the sky? Indeed, who is that?